What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. It's finally Friday. Thank the Lord the weekend is here. Um, okay, I got a little bit of news. About the teen storyline. You know, the TJ, Molly, Rafe, Taylor storyline. Apparently, that storyline has been put on hold. I don't know if it's been put on hold indefinitely, but it is on hold. Um, I'm just kind of mad that they put it on hold because we had to waste time watching that storyline, and for us not to get any payoff from it is stupid. So I don't know, but I figured they put it on hold because for one, they didn't do that storyline right. Two, they got way too many storylines going on at the same time, so it's just too much. So anyway, let me get on with this fucking episode. Today's episode, Cliffhanger Friday, was explosive. It was electrifying. I love today's episode. I adored it. It was just, I think this episode is gonna go down in history. Is one of the best episodes I think I've ever seen in a long time. And I really do mean that. It was good. It was real good. I literally sat back and watched ABC even through the commercials because I didn't want to miss a second of the episode. That's how good it was. Because normally I'm turning the channels. I didn't do that today. I just sat through and watched the whole fucking thing, and I was intrigued by it. But you know I gotta talk some shit about a couple people. So who do I talk about first? That's how good this episode was. I don't know who the fuck to talk about first. So I'm just gonna go all the way around with this. Michael and Kiki. I could have did without Kiki today. I'm just not in a Kiki mood today. I'm sorry, but I just can't do her today. Like, there's a crisis going on today's episode. There's a lot of things going on. AJ is going crazy. Franco's missing. And the last thing I needed to see was Michael and Kiki touching each other. And Michael talking about he missed her. Michael, please, you're starting to get on my bad side here. I think the reason why Michael is starting to get on my bad side is because of the Kiki situation. That's why he's starting to piss me off. He can do so much better than her. And I feel like Michael likes older women. I don't think, and you know he's a little older than, I think he's older than Kiki. Because Kiki's 21, I think Michael's 22. But I think Michael's into older women. Look at Abby. Abby was years older than him. I think he's better with older women than, you know, chicks his age or younger. Because I feel like they're too immature. Kiki is too immature for Michael. Especially, he's been through a lot of grown up shit in his life. And I feel like she's just too immature for him. She can't even make up her mind about shit. So they're talking about AJ or whatever. And she talking about Franco. Then, you know, he's wondering, you know, she talking about, well, she married Morgan and, you know, blah, 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 all this bullshit. I really don't even care. I didn't even care about these scenes. Like, it was just so boring. So Michael looked in the safe or whatever and noticed that the safe was open, but he don't know what was missing from it or whatever. So anyway, Sonny and Olivia were trapped in an elevator because, you know, she saw that vision of a dog again, you know, the jackal. And she was pressing buttons on the fucking elevator and they got stuck in the elevator. So Sonny started to hyperventilate and stuff because, you know, he's claustrophobic. He don't like, you know, small play. You know, he can't be in tight spaces or feel trapped because, you know, how it was for him when he was a kid with stepfather Deke and stuff like that. So if you know the history, you know what I'm talking about. If not, I suggest you Google it. Because I don't really feel like going into detail. So he was feeling trapped and, you know, they were in the elevator and stuff. He started taking off his jacket and started sweating. And, you know, Olivia, thank God she was there to calm him down. Because you know how Sonny is. You know, he bipolar. You know, he manic depressive. You know, Sonny all type of crazy. You know, he remind me of Tony Soprano. Oh my God, Tony Soprano. Rest in peace to Tony Soprano. He was like one of my favorite mobsters. My favorite TV mobsters. So yeah, rest in peace to him. So, Olivia was calming him down, trying to get the hell out of that elevator. Well, before they actually got trapped, while they were trapped in the elevator, this is when, AJ was in Connie's office and he was yelling at Connie and stuff like that, pointing a gun at her, telling her he was going to kill her or whatever he was doing. And she had the phone sitting on the desk and it was connected to Sonny, and Sonny was trying to talk to her, telling her that he was trapped in the elevator. He was going to try to get to her office. But Connie was, talking all loud, saying how AJ was in her office with a gun and stuff. But Sonny, I don't think, heard her. So, so AJ was running his mouth and telling Connie that she destroyed his world, talking about it's all because of her, that she proved Sonny and everybody right, that he was nothing but a drunk. First of all, AJ, you proved everybody right on your own. Connie didn't destroy your life. Ava destroyed your life. It was her lie, not Connie. Why is everybody blaming Connie when all she did was publish a story that Ava is responsible for? Ava was the one that lied for 21 years about Kiki's paternity, not Connie. So if you want to point a gun and bitch and complain, do it to Ava. But yet his stupid ass was sitting at the bar having drinks with the bitch. Are you serious? AJ is a pathetic motherfucker. I will never again be on his side. He can go straight to hell for all I care. I don't care if it is a TV show or not. He can go to hell. AJ is a bitch ass punk sitting there pointing a gun at a defenseless woman. He's bottom of the barrel disgusting. Let me tell you something. I would never in my life put my hands on a woman. Never. Because that ain't the way I was raised, for one. Two, I just could never bring myself to do it. And trust me, there's been a lot of women that pissed me off to the point where I wanted to, but I have self-control to where I don't do it. To where I know what's right and what's wrong, and I know not to do certain things. But AJ, like, seriously, I keep wanting to say you, but as an example. But AJ is just a piece of trash, and anybody who agrees with his behavior, you really need to get checked out, because this is like crazy behavior for somebody like him. He's just a piece of shit, pointing his gun at her, threatening her, telling her she's responsible for his fucked up life and his actions. No, bitch, you're responsible. I swear I hope Sonny put a bullet in his fucking head. I swear, please kill this piece of trash. I am just done with AJ. Now I see why Jason, Sonny, and Carly did what the fuck they did all those years ago, and I hope Michael realizes it too. As far as I'm concerned, Michael is Michael Corinthos III. He's a member of the Corinthos family, not the Quartermains. That's just the way I feel at this point. AJ is not his father. I don't give a fuck. I am so, like, come on now. Seriously. Sonny's not the best father. He's not a great father, but he always, most of the times, did what was in the best interest of his kids. And I say most of the time. AJ, you just don't do shit. Like, you won't even try to be on the straight and narrow for Michael. As soon as your life doesn't go the way you expected it to go, you start drinking and start pointing your gun at people. Are you serious? Instead of trying to fix your problems, you add more problems on top of the problems that you already got. He's such a dumbass. So he's sitting there going on and on about how Michael sees Sonny as his real father, how Michael loves Sonny, how Sonny named Michael after him. Oh, bitch, shut up. Nobody care. Get the fuck over it. Get over it. If you wasn't a drunk, pathetic loser, you would have had Michael in your life all those years ago. But you know what? It is what it is. You made your bed. Go lie in it. So anyway, they cut the scene. Sonny and Olivia, they finally get out of the elevator. Sonny decides to take the stairs, which is a good, you should have took the stairs. So he takes the stairs, and Olivia decides to get back on the elevator to go check on the baby. When she has a vision, I think it's a vision of blood coming underneath the elevator. So she knows something is about to happen. So anyway, Sam and Alexis, finally we're getting some movement on the Sam, Julian, Alexis story. Sam and Alexis tell Julian that he's the father. I mean, not the father, excuse me. I'm thinking about Spinelli and them, but I will get on that in a minute. Trust me, I've been dying to talk about it since the show just went off. So they tell him that he's the donor match, and he was surprised and stuff. And he said that, of course, he would help Danny and go through with the procedure and stuff. So that's good. Sam decided to go find Dr. Clay and tell him. So Alexis and Julian, Alexis hugged him or whatever, which was so sweet. Unbeknownst to her, she actually just hugged her baby daddy, even though she don't know that. But they start talking and bonding and stuff, and she start telling him about Sam's father and the fact that she don't know him, but she went under hypnosis and found out that his name was Julian. So Julian was curious, and he was asking more questions when he found out she was in New Hampshire and stuff like that at an all-girls school. So he got more curious, and she told him that a buddy of his knocked on the car window and mentioned the name Julian, and that's when Julian started to have a flashback, and he remembered. So now he remembers, and now he knows that he's Sam's father. So shit is about to hit the fan, and I'm happy that the story is finally moving along. Thank God. So anyway, Mac and Felicia get word from the doctor that Maxie made it and stuff like that, that she's okay. So they're gonna bring her down to recovery. So Mac and Felicia are happy. So they get to the room. Maxie is unconscious, and she wakes up and starts talking about her, baby and stuff like that. Talking about where's Georgie, her baby. And Felicia and Mac thinks that she's just out of it because of the procedure that she went through. So they get the doctor in there to sedate her, but she's still yelling, talking about where's the baby, where's the baby. And then she falls asleep. I have no sympathy for Maxie. I am so through. I am not on Maxie's side because I feel bad for Dante and Lulu. I don't know about y'all, but I feel bad for Dante and Lulu because they've invested 9 months into this baby. They planned for this baby for 9 months. And Maxie, even though her intentions were good, it's the fact that you let this lie go on for 9 months, and then when you wake up, now you want the baby back? Come on now. You should have told them this right after you miscarried. You should have just told them the truth. I understand if she would have did that then, there wouldn't be no storyline now. There wouldn't be no drama. I get that. But it's the principle of the situation. Like, it's just like, come on. Like, you made them fall in love with a child that wasn't theirs. You made them plan for a baby that wasn't theirs. You got their mothers and fathers happy over a child that is not their grandchild. You created so much mess that I wouldn't count on Lulu and Dante or Spinelli forgiving her anytime soon. I wouldn't blame them if they did. If they didn't forgive her, I wouldn't blame them. Who would forgive that? I couldn't forgive that. It would take me a while to forgive for some shit like that. I mean, come on. So, anyway, Dante and Lulu are inside the hospital room with the baby, and Lulu thinks of the baby's name. She wants to call the baby Jacqueline, but Dante said no because Jacqueline makes him think of Spinelli, because Spinelli's nickname, the Jackal, makes him think of Spinelli, so they want to name her something else. Well, y'all better hurry. I wouldn't even waste my time naming that baby because it ain't gonna be your baby for long. That's all I'm saying. So let me get on to the biggie. Spinelli. Let me just tell you this. Bradford Anderson better get an Emmy next year for the 2014 Daytime Emmys. If he don't get an Emmy, it's a crime. The emotion that he showed today with Ellie, I have to applaud it. I literally wanted to give a standing ovation for that performance. He's a great actor. He had me into the story today, and he had me, believing like his real life, and like he really had me feeling it today. Like he was that good. And the emotion, that raw emotion that he showed, it was just crazy. I'd never seen Spinelli that upset before. I seen him get a little angry, but I've never seen him blow up the way he did. And Ellie, let me tell you something. I know some people sit there and say that it wasn't Ellie's secret to tell, but let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck whose secret it was to tell. Spinelli is her man. That's her boyfriend. She has an obligation to him. And to sit there and claim that she loved him, and bitch, if you loved him, you would have told him the truth. You wouldn't have sat there and lied. Come on now. You wouldn't have lied. Especially about something important like this. I can understand her telling a white lie, but telling a big lie about, I mean, it's like, in my opinion, her, Maxie, and Britt, they played God. Because the reason why I say they played God was because you knew that he was the father of that child, and you took that right away from him. You didn't give him an option. You made the choice for him whether or not he wanted to be a father, knowing he actually wanted to be a father, and you took that away from him. And it was so fucked up. And her explanation for it all was because she was afraid he would have left her for Maxie. Okay, granted, even if that was true, even if he found out the baby was his and he wanted to raise the baby with Maxie and he wanted to leave Ellie for Maxie, even if that were true, she still had no right keeping that secret from him. Once you know a secret, you're obligated to tell it. Once you know, especially if you know it's for somebody that you love, you should have said something. I don't care if it's her secret or not. Because she already knew Maxie wasn't going to tell the truth. She knew Maxie wasn't going to say nothing. So she should have said something. I don't give a damn if it's your secret or not. She had no right to keep that from him. And he had every right to blow up at her. And then when he asked her about her changing her mind about having a baby with him, she told him she changed her mind out of love. But he told her, you changed your mind out of guilt. Let me tell you something. Everybody who kept that secret, Maxie, Britt, Ellie, they all kept the secret for selfish reasons. They all had their own agenda as to why they didn't tell Spinelli and Dante and Lulu the truth. They all had their own selfish ass agenda. It don't matter how good their intentions were, you still selfish. So and I told people this in my last video, like a few videos back, that Ellie only changed her mind about having Spinelli's baby because of the secret that she was keeping. She changed her mind for all the wrong reasons. And I told everybody that. Some people was like, no, she changed it for this, that, and the third. No, she didn't. She changed it for selfish purposes. And I was right, because she basically admitted it. So when he yelled at her and stuff like that, and then Dante and Lulu came out there and trying to figure out what they were yelling about, and Spinelli said the baby, I was like, oh shit. Shit is about to get real. So anyway, that was a very good scene. Anyway, Michael was in the living room and AJ came bursting through the fucking doors like a drunk idiot, falling, stumbling all around. Sonny went to Connie's office and found her laid out on the ground with cold blood. I don't think AJ killed her, to be honest. I think it was Ava Jerome. They just want us to think AJ shot her, but I don't think he shot her. It's too obvious. And you know how Frank and Ron are. They don't like shit to be too obvious. Anyway, I got a spoomer for y'all. You know what a spoomer is. A spoiler and a rumor. Lulu wants to... She's going to think about putting out a restraining order against Maxie because she feel like Maxie is getting too attached to the baby. So that could be a good one. But anyway, I hope all of you have a wonderful weekend. I will see all of you Monday, so we can talk more about this storyline. Leave some comments in the comment box. I will try to reply to all of you. Have a great weekend. See you all Monday.